ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Glastonbury Gabriel YouTube video. This is the second intro because I forgot to press the record button before. These guys over here are laughing their heads off and I don't blame them. A couple of weeks ago, Stars of Somerset put on another great paint event here at the King Arthur, which I had to miss because I had to go to Wales because unfortunately I've got stuff going on up there, as you know. So I thought I'd come back down here, drag them along. They've been at work all day. They're really knackered, so we'll keep it short just to have a quick chat, what they're doing, where Stars of Somerset is going, and how they are at the moment. So over to you guys. So how did it go the other day? Because I missed it.
I'll let Ben.
I think the event went really well. Yeah, the weather was most certainly on our side. We had beautiful weather. It was super hot. The vibes were really chilled. Everybody had a really good time. Everybody was calm and enjoyed themselves. The artists absolutely killed it above and beyond. Like, there are some incredible pieces which I'm sure you guys will get to see.
Absolutely, they always do nail it at these events. I mean,
really
we are
good.
So lucky. I mean, Bristol goes on about having all of its artists. I tell you what, this town is spoiled. It really is.
Yeah,
spoiled,
well, I mean, one of the crews that came down and did a really good job for us was from the OTC crew from Devon.
Yeah.
Like, they came and did a really good job and thoroughly enjoyed and supported the event throughout the entire thing. Went really, really well. Yeah, couldn't have asked for more.
So, Dan, how do you think it went?
Yeah, great. Thank you. Sorry, I am shattered.
It's been a long day. Poor Ben.
For
Dan's been in the shop all day, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been a long year. Yeah, mate. Yeah. So the weather was lush. Like, punters had a great time. Like, music, the DJs were solid throughout the day. Both Lords of Misrule and Dawn of Reality played solely their music, which was quite important. Like, it's great having reliable DJs, but to have DJs that are producers and playing their own music, homegrown, you know, and just, yeah, also getting to take advantage of playing that music out. It really was fitting for the beer garden in the early afternoon, like what they were playing. So that was really nice. But yeah, all the DJs smashed it. Like Ben said, all the artists smashed it. We have people from Bristol as well as Devon. I'll send you some photos of what the OTC guys did because we've taken the boards down now. They've gone back to the Lost Projects warehouse. We'll rope you in on that at some point because that's a skate park opening up in town. So we'll definitely need to get you up on that at some point, mate.
Okay, and it's a new skate park.
Yeah. Homegrown,
indoor, home-built
homeboy built skate park. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, we'll keep you in the loop for when that opens. And
so this is where these boards keep disappearing off to after all these events.
Exactly. Yeah. So big love to Gav and all his crew.
And the Lost Projects.
Yeah, Lost Projects for kind of. I mean, it's a nice synergy really because their warehouse is decked out with dope graffiti, and we've got somewhere where the boards are safe and dry. So yeah, until
having been to a few of these, there's some quality boards.
Yeah, and that's it. The idea that they'd all just go into a shipping container and not get seen until they get painted over for the next event seems crazy. So yeah, Gav, being the clever utilitarian he is, I just mounted them all up in his warehouse, and then just needs to get the drill out and take them down at the end.
Well, I can assure you I'll be chasing these guys up to hear all about that because a new skatewalking park in town with the artwork that we've seen going on in
I deviated away from styles there.
Is going to be pretty good. It doesn't matter you deviate because I think that's important news.
Yeah, man.
Because I mean the skateboard park we've got now is really well used, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So there's obviously room for a second
But
one.
come winter, come the rain, like you lose that spot. So these guys have got somewhere all weather.
It's indoor.
It's not big, but it
is clever.
It is good. Yeah, it is good. Right. What I'm happy with now that we're like 6 years or 7 years down, I don't even know. Like 2017 was our first one. Every event, people just have fun, and that's great. Like the pre-management can be stressful, but the actual management on the day is, I mean, it's lovely to not have to manage. Like, everyone manages themselves. It's a real kind of tribute to the kind of ethos of community and hip hop
And to the event itself.
mentality. Yeah, and the people that like come to it, as well as the crew that helped me and Ben build it.
That's right. And of course, we've got the skateboard park as well, haven't we? So that didn't happen this year because we went back down to Aldi's, but
Yeah.
it happened last year, didn't it? 'Cause
Yeah,
that was my first skateboard event.
It was bank holiday. So this time last year, we were trimming all the bushes that had overgrown for 2 years outside the skate park and all along the fence line, and then putting the boards up there. But that's more neck breaking than probably people realise, and for nothing except me and Ben losing out on an actual wage, a week's wage. So this year, I think I just wanted to look after the shop on the high street. We wanted to get the Aldi wall repainted because that was looking scruffy. And also we knew that the Arthur's always so welcoming to us, like they totally trust us with their beer garden.
We always
So
support this venue.
yeah, like,
sure.
It's a lot of love for this place.
Space,
Mind you, if I've got to say that if I ran this pub, then, I would trust you. In fact,
well,
I would ask you to come down and paint it more frequently if that was
Well,
my
that's
pub.
it. It hadn't been done for 2 years, so it was
Yeah.
like, okay, well, let's not break our necks on the skate park. Let's get the Aldi done,
Mm.
Aldi wall redone, and let's get the King Arthur garden redone, and sort of have a break. Although right now I don't feel like I've had a break.
So the big question then, guys, is where do Styles go from here? What you got planned? What's the future hold?
I guess the big answer to that is watch this space.
Yes.
Because as Dan said, we both want a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
next spring, watch this space.
Next spring. That's
Something will
cool.
happen.
yeah, definitely. I mean, depending on what happens with the guys at the warehouse, we might be able to organise like a little mini thing there, like a ticketed thing, like help fundraise for them.
Yeah,
The Arthur, as I said, will always be welcoming. Even if we don't get the main wall done, we could put some boards up, have a little mini jam here. The skate park's possible, but I don't know, like we need to have a meeting
We'll always
about
have something.
possible sponsorship so that we don't break our necks and like jeopardize our businesses.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be good to have some sort of guaranteed money so that
Money.
yeah,
That's a good idea.
And that's just about, like, we're really adamant about not letting sponsorship jeopardize the roots of
Which
the
it
ethos
will.
of the event.
It always does.
Yeah, which again, but at the same time, I was very much like, we'll do 5, and we've done more than 5 in a way, like, and we've, we know that it can keep snowballing, but not on a shoestring. Yeah. So at the end of the day, we're not going anywhere, so we'll organise things because I got ADHD. It's what I do.
And the big one, of course, is the shop. I mean, we've not talked about the shop, Rose Gallery, which is really what all this is about, isn't it? I mean, it's how you earn your bread and butter,
It's
really.
a hub. Yeah. it
So,
is,
how's that going? Any plans for that in the future? Anything coming up?
Summer's been all good, I think, mate. It'll be interesting what winter brings. I'm trying not to get sucked into the big narratives, but yeah, it could be a bit of a interesting winter, to say the least. But yeah, man, I mean, like, for me, Glastonbury's so interesting. People come here from all over the place, like, travel. There were more tourists again this year, but there's a lot of people staycationing. And as I said, Glastonbury's interesting. People want to come here and enjoy it. And me, Ben, John, Laura, and so many others have helped build that shop and make it interesting.
It's a little community as well.
It's a kind of unregulated co-op. I guess I regulate it, but it's not. It's all just word of mouth.
Yeah.
And what works, what doesn't, what people like, what people don't, and it's slowly blossomed into, this mangled hedge of business that keeps us afloat, man.
Which works. That's
Yeah.
important.
Well, yeah. I was just spent all day putting out paint, but I used to work for like a DIY chain, like Focus and Homebase. I was putting out paint for other people.
Now you're putting
So
it out for
I put
yourself,
out
at
for
least.
myself and my mates and the community. Like people just starting off painting to pros, smashing walls like next door, like as in the other garden. you'll get footage of that.
Yeah.
So if you haven't checked it out, come and check it out.
Come and
Rogues Gallery.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you, Ben.
Yeah,
It's a shop on the high street.
we'll do that at the end.
Yeah.
However, when I got down here today, I received some really sad news, and Dan, I know, wants to talk about this because it was a guy that supported really everything they did. So I'm going to go over to Dan so he can say a few words about a really good friend of ours.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say a good friend of the town. Yeah. So yeah, just want to give some big love to Dave Beach. R.I.P. From today. Absolute champion of positive community spirit. Being supportive of Rogues Gallery and Styles of Somerset from the very beginning.
He's always at the events, wasn't he?
He's always been at the events. He's always been plugging the event on GFM, helping put up posters, everything. He's obviously a fanatic skateboarder, but I think just appreciated the ethos, the hip hop and community ethos that me and Ben and the others like Gav that we mentioned earlier that we have. So yeah, I mean, as an elder, it was extremely humbling to be welcomed into the town by him from the beginning, and to know that someone like that had our back. He will be missed. I'd noticed that I hadn't seen him recently and he was missed. I knew I hadn't seen him. So to know I won't see him again's jarring. Well, at least I won't see him in this round, but he will be missed, and for sure what he's done for us and many other people is 100% appreciated. So chances are, whatever we pull out Styles of Somerset next year, it will be dedicated to him.
Absolutely.
And hopefully, we can get more people like Dave Beach coming round, and bringing that cheer. He set the bar high.
He certainly did. He's a good guitarist as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, great musician.
Fifth Rolling Stone is what they called him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so big tribute to him, big love. Right.
Well, that's sad news about Dave Beach. But just to finish off, I want to say thank you guys for what you do, because
You're welcome.
the town. I mean, we've got the mural trail. We've got the work that you guys do. This town is so well catered for with urban art, for want of a better term. We are spoilt rotten here.
Yeah.
And the work you guys are doing to help make that happen, and people like Kim who are making it happen. We are so lucky to have it. And I'm really, really grateful.
Well, we're lucky to be here. It's it's that community synergy where there's not many other places in Britain that we'd be able to rock up and open a weird cooperative that doesn't know what it's doing and build a paint event off of the back of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then with another friend start painting the walls in town. It's liberalism and open-mindedness of Glastonbury that's allowed us to stretch this far. But it is appreciated, mate. Thank you, because if we were doing it and no one gave a shit and everything looked rubbish, we'd feel crap.
Not sure we'd have lasted 7 years.
Yeah, exactly.
No, probably not.
Yeah. So although it can be a labour of love, to know it is loved as well as we love it is great.
I mean, I'm putting my money where my mouth is here, because I, as you know, are very close to 1,000 subscribers, and when I get to there, Tommy Ellswood, who you've probably seen, DMK, does some of the most amazing artwork around the town. I've asked him to do my new logo. Now, we have to push him a little bit and nudge him, but it will get done, and it will go on the channel, hopefully, when I get 1,000
might need to hold
viewers.
his hand and actually...
Yeah, might hold his hand and do that. But he's a lovely bloke, he's there, Tommy, and if you're out there, mate, thank you. So, that's it. Thank you very much,
Thanks,
guys.
Gabe.
It's been a
Thank you.
pleasure, as ever.
Nice one, dude.
Yeah,
It's
good
been
to
a
see you,
pleasure
bro.
as ever, and I look forward to talking to you again at the next event.
Yeah, mate. Well,
wherever
I'll
that may be.
Keep you in the loop for the skate park as well.
Oh yes, please do, because
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
be
do,
straight
mate.
down there for that.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks,
All right, mate.
guys.
Big ups.
Right, so that's it. Before we go, I just want to say a quick word about the watches. Don't forget, if you want to enter the competition for the watches, you need to be subscribed. That's the important bit. And you also need, they're eating the mics. You also need to put the word watch in the description below. So good luck with that. Hopefully we'll get to 1,000 soon and we can make the draw. But for now, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.